Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a very cool deck profile for you guys. This is Virtual World Punk Souls Turbo. Without any Brave package in them. There's no Brave cards. No Brave cards in here. So this deck is kind of nutty. I'm gonna show you all exactly what the deck does as well as the normal deck profile. So yeah, there's just a lot to talk about. So I think we should just straight up jump into it. But before we do, first of all, look at these nice oversleeves. Keeping my cards clean and fresh. I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor Dragon Shield for providing these sleeves. They sent over a huge box with a lot of new product from them, like the brand new Japanese size oversleeves and a lot of very bright popping new colors. So I'm gonna do a giveaway on the channel very soon, so definitely stay tuned. There's also gonna be one on my Twitter and there's also gonna be one on my Twitch. So links for all of those are in the description down below. Keep them in your eyesight because you don't want to miss these giveaways, because we're going to give away some deck boxes, some sleeves, some oversleeves. It's going to be very solid. So yeah, let's go straight up to the deck profile. All right, so to start things off, we're going to start off with the monsters. This is just a virtual world deck, so we play triple Lulu, triple GG, one Yan Yan. We are not playing any more Pot of Desires, so we can get away with one Yan Yan. We're already cutting it close at 41 cards, so I needed to get some space somewhere, so I'm trying out one Yan Yan. Triple Lily, triple Laulau. That's all standard. Then we play Souls. And for the Souls Turbo, we play two Illusion of Chaos. Now this is the brand new card from Battle of Chaos. A very sharp looking card if you ask me. So his effect is, you can reveal him in your hand, add a card from your deck to your hand that lists Dark Magician or is Dark Magician, and then put a card from your hand on the top of your deck. So what you do is you reveal him, you add Souls, because Souls says Dark Magician on the card, put him on the top, Souls effect, send this for cost. So by playing two of them, first of all, it comes up in some of the combos. And the second thing is you can always resolve your second thing. And if you ever open one of them, it's completely fine. You just put them to the top of your deck. So they are no longer the garnets that we are used to if you're playing Souls, which is just very nice and really helps out with the deck a lot. So very important card. I only played two because we are theoretically playing 5 Souls right now. There was a list that I was playing Prep with as well as an additional card and something to discard. But you don't want to play, you don't want to open 6 Souls, you just want to open 1 Soul. So we're still working on the amounts in there. And I play one Jurori Punk, Madame Spider. So this card's very simple. It's a Psychic Tuner, level 3 Earth, making it fit into the deck really well. And when she is on the field, you can pay 600 life points at any Punk trap from your deck to your hand. And the target we play for that is the Jurori Punk Dangerous Kaboo. Now this card has the effect that you can target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of the turn. So E-Teddy's at 3 right now, so we can kind of mess around with some of the psychic engines. And the punks just came out in the Grand Creators, and yeah, this is just very good. If you just open E-Teddy, you can just summon this guy at the trap, have like another disrupt for no reason. It also helps with the Tolkien setup because you add a trap card that you can set. So playing Madame Spider right now, this was actually very good in the entire tournament. Like every time I opened it, you could just still summon it. And if you open the trap, it's just like a boneless imper. So very solid, and it helped perform in the deck a lot. For the hand traps, triple Ghost Ogre, such an important card this format. Very good versus Brave, very good versus Dragon Link, very good versus a lot of decks. Triple Ash Blossom, Enjoy Spring. Then the double Bell. I'm not sure if I can commit on the triple Bell just yet. But Bell, it's also a very good deck choice this format. Very good versus Prank Kids, very good versus Dragon Link. Very good in the mirror sometimes as well. Yeah, they were working really well for me, but I did want to cut them down like a little bit. Then we play triple Queen Long. Even though we do not play Desires anymore, I still want to play 3 because of Souls. Triple Kowloon, triple Teleport, triple Call By. So I'm not playing any other spells. There's no There's no foolish burial goods in this deck, for example, or metal fusion, because most of the time for souls you're just gonna send one anyway, and that will always just suffice. Or some of the times, even if you have a Chuche already, or the Xanbu, you can just discard them and draw additional cards. So we only play this. The last 4 cards of the deck are the double Chuche, 1 Xanbu, and the 1 dangerous Gabu. For the 41 cards, it's impossible to find any. It's impossible to find any other room in the deck. For the extra deck, because we play Magician Souls, we get a lot of extra breakpoints in the deck. We can use the level 1 in 2 ways, really. The first way is Herald of the Arclight. This is what I usually end on with my board, so you do have to keep in mind that Souls is a level 1. So the moment you activate any virtual world card, you cannot special summon him from the hand, so he always has to be your starter play. And a lot of the time, the souls will still be on the board at the end of the turn, and then you can just summon any level 3 with either E-Tally, for example, summon Madame Spider, or with Xanbu in the grave and then summon Arclight. What's cool about Arclight is that if he leaves the field, you can add a ritual monster. So he's an Omni-Negate. He makes everything that goes from the hand or deck to the grave is banished, and anything that goes from the field to the grave is banished due to Shen. So you have a banish lock. But when he does hit the grave after you've negated something, because he's also an Omni-Negate, you can add the Illusion of Chaos from your deck to your hand, it comes up, which is really cool in my opinion. Starter's Charge, Juiju still there, Coral Dragon, of course, Shen, Vermilion, still one of the most important cards of the deck, and we still play the Crystal Wing and the Tzolk'in. Just makes a lot of sense. And the other breakpoint that we now have is a Baronne de Fleur, because she is level 10. You can use a Lalo and any level 3 plus souls to go into Baronne, which came up actually quite a lot, because if you go second, you summon the souls, you're just not using its effect straight away, because you know you have to play through your opponent's board. You get to a couple of bodies on the field, and nobody really expects the Baronne to hit the field, which is a very cool, surprising element that the deck has, because of course, nobody's used to a list like this. Breaksword, Ptolemy, Fen, Utopia Beyond, Gaia, and Zeus. There's no more Beatrice and there's no more Bamboozling, which I usually play in my deck list. I had to find space for the 2 cards somewhere, and those were the easiest cards to cut. And yeah, I just do not think like the utility of Beatrice this format is like that insane. So yeah, I did play locals with this deck, did pretty well. Deck was a lot of fun, learned a lot, altered the list a little bit, so this isn't a local winning deck profile, but it's still a deck that I do have favorite. So I do have a side deck. What I am playing, this is kind of catered towards my locals. Play 1 P.U.N.K, triple Lancia, very good this format. Triple Nip. Nip is hilariously bad this format. Everybody should be playing the Brave package, but a lot of people aren't. So it is fine to keep this in the side deck, but I would not main this because your opponent will just do Brave stuff and then you can never Nip. 1 Duster, 1 Reboot. Then for some more back row clearing, I play triple Lightning Storm. This should probably be something like Cyclone to get Side out of the way, but at my locals it just never really came up that people are playing Side, so I just played the triple Storm. And the last card of Dark Ruler no more, which also brings up the point that we're not maining Dark Ruler. That's due to both not having a lot of room in the main deck. But something that you could do, for example, is change the Ashes, because they might underperform a little bit for the droplets, which could also really help with the souls. So, still learning on the deck. This is like the 2nd draft that I have made with this. So yeah, let's go grab ourselves a little bit of a opening hand. It's just something very cool. We're just gonna go full combo here. And as we all know, and this is all you need for the full combo. The Magician Souls, a Lulu, very solid. Then we're gonna activate Magician Souls, has to be the first card that we activate. Because in case that you activate like any virtual world monsters, you are locked / restricted. Cool. So then we activate Kowloon. Activate Chuche. Lulu effects. So with Lulu, we're gonna discard a card. GG, and summoning Lulu. So let's theoretically say that these are the other two cards in our hand. So we have some discard fodder available if we need to. GG if target Lulu. Here we can send the Xanwu. We're gonna synchro these away. Start as charge draws us a card. To properly showcase full combo, we're gonna draw Teddy. Nice random draw, so no problems there. Then we will be activating our Guinlong in the graveyard, banishing it, searching any virtual world card, adding a Laulau to our hand, discarding any of the hand trips. Activate Laulau, send a Yanyan to the grave, summon the Laulau, summon the GG, summon the Yanyan. So we do have quite a lot on the field right now, if I say so myself. So what we can do here is we're gonna synchro these away, or send them away for Tzolk'in. We're gonna be activating Italy, summoning Madame P.U.N.K. We're gonna pay 800 life points, add Dangerous Gabu to our hand. Set a card, activate the effect of Tzolk'in, summoning Crystal Wing. So now that we have our Dangerous Gabu set, we could just properly go off here. So what you could do here, example, make a Coral Dragon, activate the effect of Xanwu, summon back a GG, discard a card. In case you send anything else like Chuche, you could also just increase the level of the card. Summon Shen, draw any card. Then these two can go banished, because we don't actually need to have it on the field for a Herald. And what does that leave to? We have a monster effect. We have an Omni Negate. We have Shen, so all cards sent from the field that go to the grave are banished. And due to Herald, all cards that go from the hands to the grave or the deck to the grave are banished. We have our Pop Life, which is very solid. And we have an Imperm. And then we still have the one card that we randomly drew. And that's all just from like, I guess the Lulu Khaldun is kind of good, but yeah, honestly, guys, this deck is really good, and there's a lot to explore with this deck, and I'm gonna explore for a little bit. So if you have any tips, leave them in the comment section down below. Always ready to take a look at your decks and take a look at your tips, because you guys always seem to magically help me out a lot. So yeah, that was it for the deck profile. Enjoy the new format. Is there any deck you guys want to see? Let me know in the comment section down below so I can get working on featuring that. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next time.